Welcome back to our channel, where we provide updates and undisclosed narratives on Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. We provide you with the exciting news. Catherine rocked in most stunning Erdem outfits as she brings back 70s style. Fans are crazy. Over the course of 14 seasons, I have sat at my laptop, ready to press the stopwatch button and watch the instantaneous boost that comes with each and every piece of clothing that the Princess of Wales wears. In the past, we referred to it as the Kate effect. However, there is a subgroup that I refer to as the Erdem echo. This is a spike that is so acute that it makes graphs of e-commerce seem to be seismographs. Every time Catherine chooses Erdem Moraluo's romantic tailoring, the search traffic on my site may increase by a factor of 3 in only 1 hour. Additionally, the worldwide sell-through of the highlighted item, or its high street imitation, consistently reaches a score of 100% before the evening news in Britain. This is a reporter's notebook that charts every Erdem moment from 2011 to the present day, as well as the commercial earthquakes that each one released. It is a combination of a fashion desk dispatch and a retail bulletin. It was on the first day of her maiden tour in Canada in 2011 when she established the standard. On the tarmac in Ottawa, the navy over-nude Cecile lace sheath seemed almost subdued. Nonetheless, within 6 hours, boutiques from Toronto to Tokyo had completely depleted their stock. One Montreal boutique informed me that they sold a month's worth of inventory in a single lunch break. 2 days later, she met throngs in Quebec while wearing the cornflower blue jaquenta, which was another lace confection that caused my website to collapse for 23 minutes after I shared the initial close-ups. Just now, Erdem had introduced its newest shareholder, which was the whole of the internet. In the next summer, diplomacy blossomed in a pastel color. As part of her appearance on the balcony of Trooping the Color in 2012, Catherine wore a baby blue Erdem coat dress that was manufactured to order. The sculptural collar of the outfit made the news video seem like a costume drama still. 3 months later, in Singapore, she presented an evening gown made of satin flowers that was so botanically realistic that Hello referred to it as Kew Gardens in couture form. A 40% increase in the number of postings on eBay that had the tag Erdem style was seen. Both styles were completely sold out before the royal press jet left the airfield. As of 2013, the communication between the princess and the public has the feel of a conversation. Her choice of the ivory on navy Sophie dress, which she wore during a visit to Willow's Primary School in Manchester, caused a student's impromptu assessment to go viral. She looks like a storybook teacher. In the midst of my transcription, Net-a-Porter silently changed the dress's product page to reflect that it was no longer available. Later on, the shop reported that there was a 350% increase in the number of connected search phrases that afternoon. The momentum picked up more speed in the year 2014. With the grass green wool crepe alley coat, which was a zip-fronted, Peter Pan collared item that was specifically designed for television, Catherine cycled right into fashion mythology on the Avantidrome track in New Zealand. Resale prices increased even more when Prince William made a joke about how he thought it was a bit bright. There is nothing that sells merchandise quite like a royal marriage, so this was a good thing. Within 2 weeks, almost every fast fashion company had replicated the silhouette, which provided Erdem with free worldwide exposure that it would have been unable to purchase using any other means. 2015 brought altitude to the table, while 2014 was all about velocity. During the gala event for 100 women in hedge funds, the Midnight Orchid Alouette silk gazar gown that Catherine wore as she walked through the V&A prompted Glamour to remark that she was neck and neck with the runway. In the first 2 hours, my analytics revealed that there were 68,000 unique visits, which is the greatest single look surge of the year. At the same time, Erdem's own website had a temporary shutdown due to the strong demand. After a year, she changed her registration but maintained her brand with the same name. A bespoke gray lace coat was presented by the Commonwealth Observance Service in March of 2016, which caused milliner John Boyd's hat orders to skyrocket. 7 months later, a Prince of Wales plaid coat was displayed at Manchester's National Football Museum, which prompted even Vogue to praise her style as Savile Row punctuation. The three of them worked together to solidify Erdem's versatility in the minds of the general public. One day, lace romance, and the next, city tailoring. Nevertheless, 2017 was Erdem's most successful year in terms of commercial success. This winter floral test dress, which had neon yellow highlights, was featured in the Heads Together briefing that took place in January. The outfit converted morning television into a shoppable catalog, and Selfridges sold out of their whole pre-order in 57 minutes. The metallic lace Rona was the next item to be shown at the UK India Year of Culture reception in February. It swiftly became popular in both London and Mumbai alike. After that, in the month of July, Catherine stunned the Polish press corps by wearing distinct flower coordinates from Erdem's Hurst Rose line rather than a dress. It was reported to me by Zalando, a local department shop, that the traffic for the English rose print increased by 600% overnight. In 2018, pregnancy did not prove to be a barrier. A banquet in Stockholm resulted in the creation of the midnight blue Devoré velvet Christina, whose empire waist set the standard for maternity gala attire. The next day, Harvey Nichols added a velvet bump option to its search bar. A few weeks later, Catherine hosted the Commonwealth Fashion Exchange while wearing a lace-on organza midi dress that Elle referred to as eco-baroque. In October, she altered the dress code for the inauguration of the V&A Museum by wearing the off-shoulder tweed Iman dress. A great reminder that controversy may be an accelerator rather than a brake in retail is that this particular garment, which included a frayed hem, portrait neckline, and plum velvet sash, caused commenters to be divided and increased the amount of comments I had to moderate by a factor of 4. She wrote her 2019 Erdem chapter when she was surrounded by actual flowers. While attending the Chelsea Flower Show, Catherine wore the cotton silk Sheba maxi as she led the late Queen around her back-to-nature garden. The Victorian collar and ruffled placket of the dress caused a division in opinion among editors. Nonetheless, the public made their decision in monetary terms. The gown was purchased by collectors of museum pieces in less than 3 hours, despite the fact that it was priced at £2,602 and was removed from retailers in less than 3 hours. A halt in the epidemic then occurred. Due to the fact that her encounters were limited to webcams, Catherine relied on archival McQueen, yet when she had a return to normalcy, she quickly went back to Erdem. A victorious reappearance of the green alley coat, which was now worn open over a Kelly green knit, was seen at the Generation Earthshot workshop that took place in Kew Gardens in October of 2021. The 7-year repetition was praised by sustainability columnists, and the resale website Vestiaire Collective reported an increase of 80% in the number of searches for Erdem Alley during that week. This is evidence that longevity may be just as profitable as originality. It was on March 13, 2023, that she had her first significant Erdem moment under the reign of King Charles. The blue Ottoman jacquard peplum suit that she selected to wear on Commonwealth Day caused stylists to disagree, with some calling it Victoriana and others calling it boardroom bite. However, customers were in agreement over the outfit. In addition, the Prince of Wales feathers brooch that she fastened at her heart sparked a side industry of enamel dupes on Etsy. The jacket, which cost £2,495, and the skirt, which cost £1,695, both sold out within the pre-sale period. I referred to the phenomenon as the Erdem Effect 2.0 in a piece that did better than even the Canadian tour that took place in 2011. Catherine's health-related departure in 2024 created a void that the market hurried to fill immediately when it was discovered. The brand itself enjoyed a collateral halo as the founder, Erdem resurfaced across social media timelines, reminding fans of the reasons they had fallen for his historical romance with a modern hook in the first place. Vintage websites such as Kudoni witnessed a 55% increase in the number of listings that were tagged with the phrase "past season Erdem." In spite of the absence of any fresh appearances, the rewatch value of her archive continued to keep the tills operating. By this point, we have arrived at the year 2025, which is still waiting for its first Erdem presentation. Despite this, the label has continued to be the focal point of the fashion discourse because of a single vintage image, the off-shoulder tweed Ilmana dress from 2018, which Hello renamed as the décollage look of 2025 only a month ago. In an age that is preoccupied with novelty, the concept that a garment from the previous decade might drive this year's headlines and trigger a fresh wave of reissues is the clearest manifestation of the Erdem echo that I have tracked since that first navy lace shift. Not only does Catherine wear a brand, but she also stores it in a time capsule and then allows the whole public to determine when it should be opened again. Every single reopening that has taken place up to this point has been very successful for business. In the past, Erdem himself shared with me that creating for royalty entails taking conversations from the past and letting them speak in the present. Catherine has shown her appreciation by making certain that such chats are recorded at the register. There is no indication that the echo is diminishing after 14 years, rather, it only reverberates in a different manner with each new season that she enters. Thank you for watching the video. What is the best outfit that you like the most? Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for now.